What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Euro NBA video. So today we're going to be talking about top 5 NBA offseason winners. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. So yeah, number 5 is the Boston Celtics. In free agency they got Al Horford, one of the best centers in the NBA. So yeah, and they got Jaylen Brown as the third overall pick in the draft. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna develop him in the Celtics, like as a Celtic, or if they're gonna like trade him away. But I don't know. They still got the third pick overall, and they got Al Horford in free agency. So their lineup is looking stacked with Isaiah Thomas, freaking Avery Bradley. No, I think they got rid of Evan Turner, so he's not gonna be there. And freaking their power forward, and then Al Horford. So yeah, that was number 5. Let's get on to number 4. Alright, so number 4 is the Chicago Bulls. This is not gonna be biased because I'm a Bulls fan for once. But they're number 4 because they got Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade in free agency, and they got Denzel Valentine in the draft. Denzel Valentine is already showing that he could become clutch, but people are already saying he's gonna be like Brandon Roy because he has bad knees, and he comes up clutch. So it's basically Brandon Roy if he gets injured, but I don't know. So yeah, they got Dwayne Wade and Rajon Rondo in free agency. So yeah, the Bulls starting lineup is Rajon Rondo, Jimmy Butler, no, Dwayne Wade, then Jimmy Butler, and then Nikola Mirotic, or they're gonna start Taj Gibson, I don't know, and Robin Lopez, or whoever they start at the center. So yeah, and they got Denzel Valentine who can develop. But the reason they're only at number 4 is because people are not really knowing what they're gonna what direction they're going with this team, because when they got rid of Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, people thought they were gonna like rebuild the team and stuff, but then they got Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade, so it's like unclear what the Bulls are gonna be doing. They're probably gonna be chasing for a title. I don't know. It seems unlikely that they're gonna actually like win the championship. We know freaking they might. So yeah, that was number 4. Let's go on to number 3. Alright, so number 3 is the New York Knicks. So when I heard about the trade that the Bulls traded Derrick Rose and Justin Holiday for a bunch of trash cans, I was freaking bummed because I'm a Bulls fan. But this is really good for Knicks players because no, it's really good for Knicks players and Knicks fans because Derrick Rose could bring instant offense, and Joakim Noah can bring instant defense on the team. It's really Derrick Rose could play some defense, and Joakim Noah can play some offense if he wants to. But yeah, the Knicks starting lineup is Derrick Rose at the 1, at 2 Courtney Lee, who they also got in free agency, and Carmelo Anthony at the 3. Kristaps Porzingis, the rookie that they got last year, at the 4. Joakim Noah at the 5. So that's a really stacked lineup. It's like they're only at number 3 because their bench is kind of like trash. Because can you name anybody on the Knicks bench that is? Can you like name anybody on the Knicks bench? So yeah, you might have said Brandon Jennings and Justin Holiday. That's pretty much all they have on their bench, and then it's just a bunch of trash cans. So yeah, that was number 3. Let's get on to number 2. So yeah, number 2 is gonna be the Oklahoma City Thunder. You might be wondering, hey yo Lemier, why is the Thunder at number 2 when they just got rid of Kevin Durant? Well, I'll tell you why they're at number 2. Because first off, KD wasn't even that good. You know, he's trash. He just a walking L. You know, so I was glad that he left. No, I'm just kidding. But in the draft, they traded away Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka was getting kind of old, and he was not really contributing to the team on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, he was blocking everybody. They traded him away for Victor Oladipo, a young shooting guard, I guess. Because let me tell you something. when he was playing for the Orlando Magic, the Orlando Magic played Victor Oladipo like badly. Like in his rookie year, they played him at the point guard, and then in his like second year in the NBA, they played him at the shooting guard, and then last year they played him on the bench. Like Victor Oladipo's not gonna develop if you like have him playing different roles each year. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that Victor Oladipo got traded to the Thunder. So yeah, they they not only got Victor Oladipo, they got the 11th overall pick from the Magic too, which was something Sabonis. I don't know his first name. I can't pronounce it, but his dad played in the NBA. He was a pretty good player, and he could develop into a good player. Um, but yeah, and not to mention, Russ Westbrook agreed to sign a deal with the Thunder for the next couple of years, so that's freaking good for them too. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it was not really bad that KD left the team, but you know it would have been good for if he would have stayed. But yeah, the Thunder starting lineup is Russ Westbrook at the 1, Victor Oladipo at the 2, freaking at the 3. What's his name? Yeah, Andre Roberson. Number at the 4. It could either be like Steven Adams could play at the 4, or they could put like the rookie at the 4 if they really want to develop him, or they can put like just one of their players that they already have at the 4, and Sir what's it Steven Adams at the center. And next year, reporters are saying next year the Thunder are gonna go hard for Blake Griffin in free agency. So yeah, it will be that will be their starting lineup. Their starting lineup will be Russ, freaking Victor, Roberson, or if they trade for somebody else in the offseason next year, and Blake Griffin and Steven Adams. That'll be a God's squad. And then Katie would be like, why did I leave? Alright, so yeah, that was number 2. Let's get on to number 1. Alright, so yeah, number 1 is going to be the Golden State Warriors. It pains me to say this because I'm not a Golden State Warriors fan. I don't really like the Golden State Warriors because Kevin Durant left the already 73-9 team, and he just betrayed his team. So yeah, Kevin Durant hold this L. Kevin Durant's a walking L. But yeah, let's get into this. Freaking in the offseason, the Warriors signed Kevin Durant. That's all I gotta say. Freaking, they signed Kevin Durant. So yeah, and without Kevin Durant, they already had the record of 73-9, which is the best record in NBA history. So with Kevin Durant, they're probably I won't be surprised if they went like 79 and freaking 3 or whatever. But yeah, they're gonna do really good. But since they signed KD, that means they had to like get rid of players to clear up cap space. So they got rid of Harrison Barnes, Andrew Bogut, and Festus Ezeli to clear up cap space, and that's getting rid of some of their depth, and some of that depth actually like helped them. So maybe since they left, they're not gonna do as good. I mean, probably they're just gonna do good either way. But yeah, the Dallas Mavericks actually benefited out of Kevin Durant going to the Warriors the most, because the Mavericks got Harrison Barnes from the Warriors and Andrew Bogut from the Warriors. So freaking the Warriors benefited out of getting Kevin Durant, and the Dallas Mavericks benefited out of getting Harrison Barnes and Andrew Bogut. But yeah, so yeah, now the starting lineup for the Warriors is freaking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson at the 2, Kevin Durant at the 3, freaking Draymond at the 4, and at the 5, it's not really been established who's gonna be at the 5, or they just go like ultra small ball and put Draymond Green at the 5, and then Kevin Durant at the 4, and then have like Andre Iguodala at the 3, and then Steph and Klay in the 2 and 1. So yeah, that's the Warriors starting lineup. But that's gonna be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you next time.